Two over there. He's got.
Okay, I'm here with my client here, Jim. How you doing this morning?
Good morning.
Jim's got a project going on here. As you can see, he's redoing his swimming pool. So we're gonna head and clean all this algae off of here, and we're just gonna rinse the whole place off, and we'll hit some outside on that side as well. All right, we're gonna SH it down. Let's get after it.
Change your mind. I'm caught up in the lies you spend. I feel I'm wasting precious time. All right. I wanna love you oh so much. I want some of your primitive touch.
All right, let's have a look. All that algae's disappearing. Having to really nuke the living hell out of it today. We got a lot of SH in here. Look at all that sticky icky down there. Yeah, this place has got a little bit more SH application. These darker spots there, across there. Could use that 0060. It's working great with 100 feet of hose and turned down to 8 gallons a minute. All right. Let's get after it. We're gonna get after the rinse, and we're gonna mini-mon do all this. We'll just yank this table over to there, clean all this, put the table back, get all that over there. He did it with a little teeny weeny pressure washer. As you can see, all these wand marks are all through here. No, he couldn't get all that. Don't expect anybody to get it with a little home model machine anyway, right? All right, let's get after it. Okay, let's have a look. The floor is all cleaned off. All that black stuff is kind of dissipating, don't you think? Now we're just gonna be able to take the wash jet tip and just simply clean everything off. We got a couple screens that are a little loose. We got to be careful for those. And we're gonna put a little bit more SH on the side there, and we're gonna get outside the cage there. Then we're gonna do the ever so satisfying rinse. You know what that's all about, right? Then we're going to talk about 4 gallon a minute machines. How I started, how efficient it is to have a 4 gallon a minute machine to get started out in this business. I'll put a couple links as well in the description in the bottom of the comments there. My little paragraph of ho 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 and ho ho ho. Just check those links. I'll show you my first rig, and I'll show you just the basics on what you need. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it.
Some of your primitive primitive. Want some of your primitive touch? Want some of your primitive? Want some of your primitive touch?
Here we are. Look at that. This place was a disaster. The deck was a disaster. The cage especially. Now there's some green lesions on top of the cage that you just can't get off. And I just explained to the homeowner, which is going to get him to call me every year now to keep this thing clean. Because once you start neglecting it, it starts growing up there, you're not going to get it off. So if I come every year to maintain your pool cage, then you're going to keep it clean and you're not going to have that problem. So that's pretty clean. It was a disaster, like I said. I'm Don from Super Blast. We'll be in Dade City tomorrow. And you 4 gallon a minute guys, get after it, all right? Have a good day. How are you doing today? Don here from Super Blast Pressure Washing. Okay, I had a question asked yesterday by a guy. He's 49 years old, and he wanted me to talk a bit about 4 gallon a minute machines and what to expect, and if I can help him out any with some information about running a 4 gallon a minute machine. Well, yes, I can. Matter of fact, I had 2 4 gallon a minute machines for 4 years. And the reason why I have 2, in case one broke down, I always had another backup. So I used to alternate the hours weekly. I'd run this one for a week, then run that one for a week, just to keep things running. And always keep seafoam in your gas when you're running those carbureted Honda. I think they're GX 390s or the 4 gallon a minute machines. Okay, you were talking about your PSI is set at 4,400 PSI. Number one, that's way too much pressure if it's really set at that. If you have a gauge, you can check it, okay? And what you do is you put the gauge on the machine, you just add 50 feet of hose with one of your pressure tips, and you run the machine, and the gauge is going to tell you what PSI you have. The sweet spot is 3,000 PSI. That allows you to not etch concrete, rip screens and pool cages, or screens in general. Anyway, get your PSI set at 3,000. You blew a hose right away, and if it's a new hose, maybe it's because the hose wasn't rated for 4,400 PSI, and that's why you blew the hose. The surface cleaner, a lot of times those tips get clogged up. So if that's giving you a hard time, then you need to unclog the tips. And what you do is you unscrew the tip. You got to get a dental tool, something sharp, pick the thing out. You got to be able to see daylight. So what I do is pick the dirt, I shake it around in some fresh water, blow it out, and then if you see daylight, you got it cleaned out. And then run the water through the surface cleaner first before you put the tips back on, or you're going to get mud right back in it. So my suggestion to you there is when you're running your surface cleaner, tilt it up sideways, let it clear out from underneath there, then let go of the trigger. Okay? Most of my stuff I run straight through with a ball valve. I don't mess with any of these handles. That'll restrict flow as well. Now, 4 gallon a minute machine, you're going to have to work a little harder. Pre-treat the driveways. Use a downstream injector or your soft wash system. I wouldn't start doing soft wash until you learn how to do downstreaming first. Downstreaming is the most simplest way to do this stuff. You can watch my channel. I teach it every day. Very simple procedure. You use soft wash for really tough stuff that downstreaming just can't get. But 99% of the time, if there's a couple spots, you can just use a pump-up sprayer with straight SH in it, which is sodium hypochlorite, which is better known as pool chlorine. And use a J-rod with all your different tips, so you can just switch like this instead of having a pocket full of tips when you first start. I'm going to show you my first rig right now. I'm going to leave the description down in the link, and you can follow along with my journey. That's my 4-gallon-a-minute machine. I put a hose reel on the back for water source that goes to the house, and I ran the water through the hose reels, which I suggest you don't do that. I would hook up to the machine direct instead of running the hose to the machine and all that stuff. But you have to run the water from here. This goes to your hose reel and this runs to the house to get your water to the machine, if that makes any sense to you. This is the chlorine dispenser tank, and I'm going to leave this video in the description so you can view it and check it out for yourself. But that's all I had to work with. And I also had, what else did I have here? I'll just show you right here. Hold on, bear with me. As you can see, my little 18-inch hammerhead cleaner, that's all you need. And when you're surface cleaning, make 2 or 3 passes to make it clean. Go nice and easy, nice and slow. See how clean that concrete is right there? I cleaned it with that thing right there. Then I got an 8-foot wand, and I got my regular 3-foot wand. There's a ladder in the back of the truck. Lots of fittings and stuff in case you break down. I always suggest you have extra hose with you, extra fittings with you. You don't want to break down and have to reschedule jobs. That's why I always have 2 machines. I have 2 trucks. I just call my wife, boom, she comes and saves the day. All right? Enjoy the film today. Very dirty pool cage. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you in Dade City tomorrow. We're doing a couple county buildings. Just got done prepping for that. Got a gun made for, I'm taking Michael from Exodus Paver and Sealers tomorrow. I got him a new gun, a new J-rod, got brand new hose. He's going to have to go up on the roof, clean the face of a little 8-foot wall that's up there that you can see from the road. It's going to be a good day. Should be done in about 6 to 7 hours. Going to be a good paycheck. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. We'll see you tomorrow, and always, always get after it. See you tomorrow.